In this segment, we are going to do white stock. The white stock comprises of the bones of a chicken or veal, mirepoix, which is root vegetables such as onions, carrots, and celery, and a bouquet garni. A bouquet garni is the aromatics that gives it the flavor. Okay, we have a pinch of clove, a couple of slices of clove, and we are putting it in and wrapping it in a sachet made of a cheesecloth and a string to adhere it. This will prevent the herbs from floating all over the stock. So we have cloves here, a bay leaf, some peppercorn, some herbs, fine herbs. We have thyme, basil, and some oregano. Okay. Now these will be enclosed in this sachet, and it would be tied in with a butcher's twine. This is how we attach it, and we secure it with this twine. And we have a pot, stock pot of cold water. We begin with cold water to extract the maximum flavor from the bones. Put in the sachet, attach it to the handle so that it will not swim away from you. And we make sure that this sachet is submerged in the stock water. This is the mirepoix, carrots, celery, onions, and this will provide the flavor for the stock. Then we have the bones from the chicken, and this will be brought to a boil. And once we get to a rolling boiling stage, we will reduce the heat to a simmer. The stock is an enzymatic sauce, and it contains nutrients and vitamins, and if it's gone on a rapid boil, all these will be destroyed. So we're going to bring it to a boil, and as soon as it hits a boiling stage, we're going to reduce it to a simmer, and along the way we will skim off the fat and the proteins that will come to the surface. This stock has already come to a boil, and we have already reduced the temperature to a simmer. The next step is to skim it. We use a ladle and a pot to collect the scum. The scum usually floats, so just run your ladle over the surface of the stock. And collect all the protein particles that have that have come to the surface. It will also collect the excess fat that has been rendered off the carcass at this stage. Okay. So just make circular movements on the top of the stock and skim all the fat and all the debris that is floating right at the surface only. Okay. This process will be repeated 3 to 4 times throughout the stock making process. And at the end of it, you'll have a clear stock, free of fat, very flavorful because the temperature is controlled. And this stock will eventually be used for either soups or a whole range of different sauces. Now, once the stock has been simmering for over an hour and a half, we are going to filter it through a china cap lined with a dampened cheesecloth. This will pick up any debris or impurities that is suspended in this stock. All the impurities here could be discarded after the filtering. And this stock is now clear, and it's on its way to various applications. You can make a soup, a nice chicken broth. You can make a sauce out of this. But before you keep it aside, you have to reduce the temperature, cool it down, cover it, and store it in the fridge for up to 10 days.